Okay, y'all. So, Infectious Triple L'amour here. I'm going to get into some fragrances for today. So, 4 different fragrances that I really am into because of their scents. Okay, so 1 fragrance is on its way. So I apologize for that. I actually am not going to be able to show it to you all now. I do have 1 that I can show you now. Okay, so this is the Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. I'm not sure.
Hey, you want to share a camera?
It says it's made in Italy. What kind of fragrance this is? So I will have to most likely Google and do some research to figure out precisely what this is, whether it's floral, or citrus, or fresh. I'm not sure which one this is, but what I will say is that I like this fragrance quite a bit. And this is for definite daytime. Okay, so now it's what, maybe, okay, so not daytime, it's going on 5, so that's closer towards the evening. So evening fragrances are just probably for you, you know what I mean? Because myself, as I think about what I like and why the fragrance is extra, I'll keep it over here, is really just unique to a specific type of entity and person. That's got quite a bit to do with the fact that we want to give off that energy, that scent. Like, I did not know that this was even like a real life thing. I think this might have been like a Christmas gift, but I love the scent so much. I think we were talking about obsession. So the 4 scents that I love best, especially as of now and lately, is dealing with this one for sure, and then I have 1 on the way, which is called Wave by Liz Claiborne, underneath her signature line of Crush. Now, I got Crush some time ago, but I wanted to have a new scent that really was centered around scent for the way that the woman that I wanted to manifest came across as a certain scent, which was fresh. And I didn't realize that was a real life fragrance note until I did some research. After researching, I found that the brand that I came across, which I didn't love, I was just aware of it, is called Crush by Liz Claiborne. The particular scent that they had that I wanted was a fresh scent. This was the only one that they had, and it came with Wave, as in water. Okay, so that one I'm hoping to wear all day long. I don't care what time of day it is. And so that's one of the ones that I really like for that. Now, a body mist, I may do something like that as soon as I'm out of the shower. And that I prefer as and that's normally during the day, midday, afternoon, early mornings. And that mist is something that's really warm and it's really coconut. I think I got that one from the Dollar General. I was over there in their section. And I was like, this is something I really like. And it wasn't even the first one that he wanted to get. It was actually the second one that I actually walked out and ended up purchasing, was that one. And it was so good. And I used it so quickly. And then the third one is another fragrance, but I want to say that one is by Bath and Body Works. It might have been like a champagne toast type of vibe. And that one, it's really good for nighttime girlies. This is good for like midday, definitely the mornings and the citrus, and then for the warm coconut, and then all day long is definitely the fresh scent from Wave, the Crush by Liz Claiborne. And then the other one that I like most, I hope this is not too loud. Okay, and so yeah, so I think we were doing 3. I had to turn the volume down. So we're gonna just start again. What does Aaliyah say? First you don't succeed, what? You dust it off and you try again. Okay. So we're gonna heed that advice for a second. Okay. So the 4 fragrances that I really love, especially coming up for spring. is definitely for 2026. Okay, so I love this one. I love the Dolce & Gabbana. This is really good though for like maybe evening, going into the evening. And then for nighttime, I like the Champagne Toast Body Mist by Bath & Body Works. All day wear, I love the Wave Fresh Scent by Liz Claiborne, which is underneath her signature fragrance line of Crush. And then one for just like immediate after shower in the mornings and things like that. I like a good body mist. The body mist that I like is really warm and it's really citrus and it's kind of focused around coconut. So those are my top 4. I wish I could show you all more of them that I have physically, but I've used them already. I have yet to replace them. So this is all that you get. And you see this one is just about empty. So we're really serious about these particular fragrances. The 2 body mists are gone as well. This one is clearly on its last leg. And then I have the Fresh Scent I actually just bought from eBay probably within the last 48 hours. And that one is actually on its way. So I cannot show you that one either. So I apologize for that for my girlies who are so visual, who always just want to see every single little thing. I am really sorry about that. But trust and believe me when I say it is on its way. To find your signature scents, you know, I have seen that notes for, and so I'm gonna give you a little bit of a rundown about what I'm considering as a brand for notes. When I first originally thought about notes, you know, sometimes you're in school and you write down notes on your lectures just to make sure that you're retaining the information and you're passing your courses and your classes and your exams so that you can constantly, you know, pursue your educational and career goals and aesthetics as well. And your mood vision board, you know, I have a piece of my vision board that specifically has the graduate aesthetic, the A+, the 10 out of 10s. I dogged and aced so many of my discussion grades. They did some online schooling via private school at Southern New Hampshire University, and we always had to go into an online forum, and you got points and graded for your participation. 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. So that was something that I took really seriously. And so that is said to say, you know, that's one form of taking notes about things. And then fragrance notes is a little bit different of scent. So scent from notes is like a wood drift, a little woodsy, a little musky, a little fresh. It's a note that hits that particular type of chord through a particular element in our physical environment, like wood drift or a rose petal, things of that nature. And so I really tried to understand what that was. And then the third note that I came up with is a musical note. Musical note is like a slight hum, like da 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 da. You know, it's subtle, but it's definitely giving off particular types of energy for hitting a certain high note, like ah, you know what I mean. So you have to be cautious of the things that you want to think about and what it is that you want to manifest. And so for spring 2026, I'm definitely looking to carry out some of the more fresh scents and notes as we move forward. And I like that. I had this fresh scent. I don't know where this popped. I didn't even know this was even a note. Like, that's how crazy this is. I had no idea this was even a thing. And it's even crazier how I came across that particular Liz Claiborne brand. A boy, one of my ex-boyfriends, gifted these particular fragrances at that particular point in time to myself. I don't know what it was, for a birthday gift, a Christmas gift or something. And so that's how I found out that was a fragrance. And at first, I only am like thinking that I got a purple bottle, which is silly because none of the fragrances, like, I'll never go back and get the ones that I got now because I don't even like the scent. So that goes to show you we totally we're not meant to be. So, you know, the gift was like, I don't know, maybe given in a sense of vain, but out of some kind of vain spirit nonetheless. But anyway, what I will say is that because of that memory, I was able to find a scent that I was looking for, that I knew because this particular ex chose that particular gift. So I guess that's a catch-22. But anyway, like and subscribe to this video if you like in our channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you all again soon. and enjoy your day.